Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to our Wednesday afternoon live stream. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing well. I'm hanging out. Well, I'm just leaving our brand new warehouse that we just built in the episode released earlier today. I think it actually looks really cool. I'm very happy with the odd shape I decided to go with, and I think it balances things out real well. But what we have to do first is sleep. But yeah, as I was saying, I really hope everyone is doing good today. Hello, Pup. How we doing? Tug the Pug. That's what we should name him. He's not a pug, but we should call him Tug, because it just sounds cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in an odd mood today. Like a good odd mood, but still an odd mood. I still have so much stuff to sort. Why do I do this to myself? Whatever. Yeah, that's just from building those couple of ships last stream and building that. And I have 9 boxes. 9. Ugh. I don't like it. But yeah, let us start off by feeding the head machine. Need more villagers. Thank you. Plonk. Got one in here. And another one about to grow. Oh, you dodged it. You little sneaky. Whoop. Oh, I just hit the baby. That was accidental. We're gonna just ignore that. So, I picked out the heads. I think I talked about them in the video, but I don't remember. I have decided who's getting what. So, our ranged guys are gonna have butcher heads. It looks cool. I don't know why, it just feels like it fits. And then our sword and board melee guys, they're gonna have what looks to be like the front of a helmet. These, I think, are armor heads. Yeah. And they came out pretty cool. I'm really happy with them. And I think I grabbed the rest of the heads. Yeah, so I grabbed a couple of cartographer heads as well for these guys. So these guys will be the bookkeepers. They're cartographers. This guy got, I think this is the weaponsmith. Yeah. And I really like it. I really like it. Base and take some. Yeah, I thought about that, the name MC one, but I was just like, I'm just gonna breed up some villagers because it's a little bit more fun. But I may go to your base and snag a couple, because I still have a lot. I've got everybody upstairs. I think I've got 2 down here, 3 down here. I need to get another dude for that. And then we have a couple. I'm gonna do, these guys are gonna be like fishermen heads. They're just gonna be the normal civilians, you know. I didn't think that was a thing that could happen. Once I'm done working with everybody, I'll lock them. But yeah, we'll end up playing around with that. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing today. I bought a bunch of leather from this Liam guy. I don't know. He's got a shop in town, sold leather, so I bought a ton of leather. Even more leather than I bought last time. So, but let's hop in here. Let's get our chest. We'll get 2 shulkers going. I think this is why I end up with so many, by the way, is that I just keep grabbing new ones. So let's grab a couple of bits of the old stuff. That'll go in there. This will go in here. Need a complement of dyes. I think those are all the dyes I'm running. Maybe not the yellow, but I'm going to hold on to it anyway. I need that. We're gonna need that. A little bit more dye. Boom. Thing is, I don't remember where I put all of the stuff now. I know I bought a bunch of leather, and I don't remember where it is. Ah, there's more. Look at that. There we go. Even more. Alright. I think that's all of my pieces. Yeah, and we might have to make a couple more pieces of weapons and such as well for these guys. Leather worker, we don't really need that, but it's gonna go in here. We'll dump all of that away, and we will keep a crafting bench in here, and we'll keep a bed on me. So this should be everything I need to really get these guys going, aside from the book and more armor stands, which I know I just saw and I forgot to grab. Nope. Nope. But yeah, I didn't know that they could, I didn't know that mobs could break them. That was a lot of leather. Yeah, it's faster than me trying to make my own farm, so I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it. Alright, we'll just grab all of that stuff. And that should, question mark, be everything that I need. So let's continue on. So what else do I need? Heads. So we're just gonna kind of leave those guys. And the problem is the more stands I add, the more heads I need. And I think that's gonna end up being my downfall, is I'm gonna be like, let's just do this. I may actually go around and just start massacring villages. Just flying around and just removing some villagers. Which I'll honestly probably just end up doing. It's not like it's gonna cause me a problem, but I don't know if I want to do it yet. That down, grab another one of these. 3 stacks of fireworks, that should be more than enough. And you know, I will do that. Oh, hello, bub. We're gonna fly this way. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check your place first. I'm gonna check your place first to see if I can snag a couple of heads. Because, yeah, the people that said I could snag heads already had a couple of heads that I could take, which was very much appreciated. I know I got the Wandering Trader heads from Tal. That was very much appreciated. And then everyone else, as I said, really didn't have much. Because I don't think really many of us did villager stuff. I think it was just you and Rod that did villager stuff this year, so. Yeah. I only started breeding up villagers so that I could kill them. I know, that's very bad of me, but... feel like a D&D map. That was kind of the vibe I was going for, you know? Nice little RPG kind of fort setup that you could travel to in a game. It's kind of my vibe. You know, it's what I like to do. I think I'm going to change it up next season, though. I've been doing a lot of the RPG and other related type aspects. I did check out the church already. Yeah. I'm just so used to coming out in that area being blank that it throws me off that there's a build there now. That was cool. I saw that in your video. This is pretty dope, by the way. I really loved this. This was really cool. I like Sean. He's got the 2 diamonds. I didn't see it as much on the thumbnail, but I'm really happy with this. I do still have to watch the video, though. Done like 2 villagers and swore never again. Oh, that's the wrong door. Now I feel like Mumbo. I almost forgot where your storage room was. Very big. Very, very big. I think that's one of the things I have to do. I do have to do a bigger storage room next time. I thought I'd be fine with the storage room that I had. Turns out that was a no. Alright, let's see. Do need a weaponsmith. I'm still gonna watch it. It's all good. Fletcher. You're fine if I take your heads, right? You don't have any... You don't have any problem with it? I know you just said I could, but... I'm gonna end up taking a few. Can I take, like, those ones? Angry wolf. I didn't know you could get an angry wolf head. I'm assuming they have to be a wild wolf for you to do that. Done for the season? Alright. I just don't want to go emptying all your chests, you know what I mean? I was thinking of getting a bunch of pillager heads and making like a trade delegation that's coming in. Have a use for a librarian villager head? No. Nice jelly cat head. Scar's gonna be very unhappy with you. Siamese cat, goat head. Wandering trader. Did I need another one? No, I don't think I'm putting any more mages in. I think I was clear. Alright, well, thank you for the heads. That is very much appreciated. Now I'm gonna pick a direction and we're gonna go flying. We'll politely close the door. Bad mobs in the chest word. Nah, right now I'm just looking for villager heads. But thank you. I am gonna fly this way. Yeah, I am very happy with this. This thing, I think, came out really nice, too. This was really cool. I haven't actually seen this in person yet, though. Fly in. Oh, you did put a whole dock down here. Nice. Oh, cool. Little mushrooms. I didn't get to watch the whole of this video either. I apologize. But I did watch a bunch of it, and I really thought it was cool. This came out really cool. Yeah. He got big teeth. Why, what big teeth you have, Grandma. All the better for eating you. Oh, do they? That's pretty cool. Like, legitimately, or they just look like they do? Oh, yeah, they do. That's creepy. I don't like that. That's creepy. Yeah, your base came out really good, though, dude. It came out really cool. I like the detail. Nice. Oh, look at iron. Alright, so we're gonna fly off this way. See if we can find a couple of villages. That's awesome. That's a nice Abba cave right there. Yoink. Yoink. Bloink. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Keep an eye out for villages, everybody. You know what? Oh, actually, I was gonna say I'm gonna increase my render distance, and then remembered I run max. I run over the server, so it should be fine. Oh, pink. Alright, but yeah, we need to find villages. That's what we're on the search for. Any villages. If you guys see one and I don't, feel free to point it out. Good, good. Getting a full completed base is always a lot of work. Mine's not going to be completed, which is kind of a bummer. But most of mine ended up evolving from ideas anyway, so I don't think it was ever going to be a complete base. I need to fly high enough where I don't get the effect on that. Is there any land out here? Hello? Kind of need land if I want villagers. The trident guy right away. Oh, I saw two things floating away. Probably a stupid idea. There he is. Nah, that's a fishing rod. Come on, man. Oh, there's a lot down here. Wow, these guys really spawn at night. I know I don't need a trident, but it's a good area to try and get one. Also doesn't help this is a sharpness sword. Eating potatoes underwater. Who'd have thought? It would be really cool, by the way, if dolphins had attacked these guys. Copper! Gonna get any more spawns today? I think somebody's already been over here with the sea lanterns, by the way. Oh, hello, Cod. Aw. Alright, well, we're flying out. Let's go, go, go! Soggy potatoes, yeah. Oh, there we go, land. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it's literally just like one piece of land. Get some more taters in us. Hello. Hey, you know, I think I've actually been over here before. Nope. Okay, I was gonna say there was, if it's where I think it was, there was a thingy right there. That is a perfect roadway right there. That's weird. Oh, look at all that gravel too. I considered building with concrete at one point, but I could never find the inspiration to do it. So I've never really used it. Nice, nice. Congrats on the seed, man. I'll hop down, sleep, and then swap out for more rockets. Hooah! Is there anything crazy on it, or did it just line up to be what you were looking for? Can't fly with a chest. Hey! Good for me, bad for the villagers. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Do you have any professed villagers? You are not a profession that I need. Break your stand. Go find a new job, bud. You are not a profession that I need. Go find a new job, bud. Take a couple farmers here or there, but you know, honestly, I probably should have brought the workstations that I actually wanted. I always forget that's an axe. I don't think I need the smithing table. Let's go drop some over here, though, see what happens. Oh, there's a dude. Alright, he might get a little mad at me. Sure, we could figure out. Hey, they were just villagers. Ah, okay, they became farmers. I don't think I was running any farmers. Question mark. Nope. Okay, we'll do farmers instead. More useful, I think. Yeah, because I can put them on the farm. Go. Grab this stand. This one. We'll probably take out that nitwit as well. Sorry, unemployed villager. Unemployable villager. Hello. Oh. You come again. Want to be a plains because I got an idea that I could do a tree as my starter base and the trophy room. I found a flower forest spawn with a mountain right now. Ah. Nice, nice. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds enjoyable. Alright, you're just gonna become a farmer as well because there's no other workstations over here. Come become farmer. You, come become farmer. Yes, come. There we go. It's probably a terrible thing to do, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Alright, was there anybody else down here? Hey, look, they have neighbors. That's a cool village. That is a really cool house. I don't remember seeing this one too often. I really like this one. Hold on, is this a actual village house? Doesn't seem right. Things are going good, my dude. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, let's get some villagers over here. I need these guys to really become a profession that I actually need. Said they would become farmers. Although we just forgot that I was stabbing him with a sword. Like, yeah, that's fine. I'll just come back over here. It's all good. I don't think anybody's living down here. Problem is, I need a couple other professions. I don't know how to make a giant tree. Well, the best way to do it is just to do it. That's how I've found. When it comes to really doing anything in this game. Give it a bit of practice and go, yep, that works. Or the other way is start simple and add to it. So just make a cylinder. And then make cylinder look pretty. Hey, yes, yes. That's a village house? That looks really weird. Stream's lagging a bit for me. They're accepting the... Yeah, I do apologize for that. I don't know if anything's happening on my end. I'm not dropping any frames. The only thing I can recommend is refresh or try running it at a lower resolution. That might help as well. That's a tall boy. Go this way for a bit. I think I'm far enough gone from anybody else's bases that we're not going to run into any issues of killing a village that's... Nope, I say that and there's a crafting bench right there. Somebody chop down a tree just to make a crafting bench? Negative 1,000, 5,000. And I find a crafting bench. I was also 10 seconds behind live. That's weird. Oh yeah, you can do that on YouTube. I always forget that YouTube straight records it as a video so you can rewind. I forgot about that. No, we don't need to stop off at the boats, D. Come on. I'm over here thinking we need to go exploring. Good amount of heads, though. I think we'll finish up this stack of rockets and then head back. That's gonna be the plan. I'm really happy with the new mountains. I think that's probably my favorite thing. I've been the mountains. They're big. They've got big flat tops. Got villages. Lots of villages over here. I want no priests over here. Hey, it's a farmer. I'm gonna leave the farmers for a mo, because I may find another stand that I like better. This is an even better house. That's a house that I want to live in. Librarians. Really like this one. I don't have any use for your noggin, so you get to live for now. Potatoes. This is another church, is it not? I don't really have a need for any of these, and I don't have a stand to get anything that's useful. Alright, continuing on. I didn't think to bring. Actually, you know what? I have villager workstations in my chest, don't I? Hold on. Dive, 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 dive. Miscellaneous? Yes. Oh, look, I even found a couple of heads. And I still have 20 more shulker boxes. Alright, so I need... None of these. Not a single one of the stands I have is somebody that I need. Right? Because we're working... We need a butcher, which is a bar... No, what's a butcher? A butcher is a smoker. And... An armor, which is... Is the armor or the grindstone? I can't remember. Hey, you. There was a villager around here. You, become new profession. Hey, I saw you. Where'd you go? Taking your thingies. There he is. He's way over here. Everybody, get new job. Somebody come get new job. I need it to be night already so I can get everybody back over here. You can live, come ask. Well, because I remembered I had a way to do it. Oh, there we go. This guy changed. I'm just really hoping that guy doesn't get mad at me. You become job. Whoop. Whoop, he is mad at me. He is mad at me. Yeah, he's coming for me. Come on, bro. Come at me. Yeah. Come on, you can come up and get me. You have to step on up, bud. Go. It's the first time I've done that in a while. Hey, did you just push me? You're very rude. I'm only here to slaughter your family. Well, mainly your whole village, but... I want to know what the coding is for that, by the way. that has the the golems come and get you. Like, if I just punch a villager, will he get mad at me? Also, that dude just, like, disappeared. You. I'm dying. Hop on up here. Gotta make sure I grab my stuff. You're killing me. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Anybody up here? I think these guys both changed already, so we're clear here. Oh, there's somebody who doesn't have a job. Let's give you a job, sir. Here, become employed. Come on, you can do it. Look at that. He's employed. Alright, now I need to swap out to a different thing, though. I need to make a certain tool. And I may have enough stuff to do it now that I have the iron. Hey, Liam, thank you for the doohickey. What's it called? Channel membership. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you for becoming a defender, my dude. Much appreciated. As a reminder to anybody who does, we do Friday live streams. So if you guys want to swing on in, make sure your channel is linked with your Discord. Make sure your YouTube and your Discord are linked. So that way you guys can join in the secret private channels over on my Discord so that you can join in on our Friday evening live streams over there. Right now we are doing Kingdom Hearts, which has been a blast so far. So I welcome you all to join and I hope you're having a good time. So thank you, my dude. Enjoy and enjoy. What was I gonna look up? I don't remember what it was now. Thingy to make a butcher. My butcher block. Oh, there it is. Oh. I need cobble. Alright, well, I'm gonna take your house down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nope, not. I said cobble, not Google. Too much cobbles. There we go. Now I can get butchers and start getting their heads. You can go away. There we go. Alright. Next. You get the guild members. Yeah, you should get gilded as long as you're hooked up. You should, as long as you have your account connected. If you're same thing if you're like a sub on Twitch. You get the same role no matter which one you're on. So make sure you guys check that stuff out. And then, yeah, you get the gilded mark. Oh, no! You get over here and accept your new job. Don't try and make it disappear. Oh, I didn't jump. I didn't crit. Crit means I have to... No crit means I have to chase. Look at that. Beautiful cave. I can't decide what I like more, the caves or the mountains, guys. I think the mix of the pair is pretty much where it's at. Alright, I know there's got to be at least one more villager hiding around here. Come here. Ooh, lunchy lunch. Yum, yum. Ah, yes. You are no longer this. You are this. Come on. Sorry, bud. I need the heads. Alright, and I think there might have been one more guy up top. Could have sworn I said I was going to let somebody live, and then down there. I don't know. Well, we'll move on to another village, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. We made some good stuff there. I am, however, going to get myself some more leather. Steak. Who needs that? No steak for me. Nope. Nobody gets to live. I kills them all. Unless they're pigs, chickens. Pretty much anything of use to me right now is just gonna get slaughtered. I also have no idea if I'm flying the correct direction anymore. I don't even know where I'm flying anymore. Yo, that's a cool looking cave. Also full of mobs. I love how I'm still getting distracted by caves. That's how you know it's a good update. When you're still getting distracted by things. Can be of use. Yes. Yes. Alright. Continue on. Pigs, sheep. I'm not really going to stop for cows, but if I'm in a village and there's cows, their existence may cease. I think that's a okay way to say it. Why is it taking so long to load chunks right now? Oh, it's because I'm loading. These are all new chunks. We haven't been out here yet. That's why they're taking long to load. Whoop! It collapsed. Alright, flying into new chunks. Probably redlining the server. Well, let's head back home, kind of. This way. This way should be towards the back home. Yo, by the way, if you want me for like mini events on the server forever or anything else, let me know. I'll be happy to join. Weird, will do. If I have anything going on, I will. I think I only have about one more episode going myself anyway, so I don't know. Whoop, load wall. Alright, we'll head back this way then. Hello, fishies. Squids. More squids. More squids. If you're talking about mods, actually, once I get to land, I can check for you. Give me a moment, because I know there's certain things you have to unzip and there's certain things you don't. Well, once I get to land, I'll be able to check for you. I think mods, yes. World saves, yes. Texture packs, I don't think so. Data packs, let me check for you. I can check my full day. I think data packs do get unpacked. I know if you double check the Vanilla Tweaks website, they tell you which ones need to be unzipped and which ones don't. Off the top of my head, I don't know, and I don't remember where the folder is. I know that texture packs don't, which makes me think that those do. But again, could be wrong. We're back into loaded chunks now. So do have to be careful. We could be massacring a village near someone's base. For that, I apologize. Try not to if I can help it. Worst part is, I got no idea where I am. Unless I find a landmark. Kinda lost. Actually, I think we're not far from my base. Hey, a village. Hello. Damn, it's sleep time. Let me sleep. And sleep. 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 There we go. You, sir, look like you need a job. No? Oh, no, no. Get this job. That's your job now. Take this job. Hey. Come this. Next. Next. Hey, buddy, over here. I have employment. Quick, before he steals it. Oh, that guy's coming. He's like, this is my job. No? No want job? Here, I bring job closer. How about that? Job. Excuse me. Excuse me? Job. No? Yeah, I was about to say, where'd that villager just go? You have job now. Look at that. I'm fixing the unemployment rate. Everybody gets a job. You get a job. You get a job. Alright, look. We got some farmers that are going to decide that they want to become butchers. They want a change of job. Not a farmer anymore. Oh, you're this farmer. Sorry, Sonny Jim. You may see your dad lose his job and get a new job. Would you like that job? Oh, look at that. Smart man. Here, you keep all that stuff. Here, you know what? Even have a couple of emeralds. Don't tell him what happened. Saw nothing. It's still probably my second favorite house now. I like the double a little bit better. Well, that one's an actual house. The other one's the librarian's workstations, but look at this. More unemployed villagers. Hello, everybody. I come bearing jobs. Hello, Mr. Cow. Oh, nope, no, we're in trouble. Did not see him there. Hello, sir. Would you like to die? Oh, I saw you. Where you go? Oh, you're that. There's my guy. Excuse me, sir. Somebody else would like your job. Wherever he just went. Came in here and became this guy. Ha 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 ha! You have no job now. Sorry. I don't know. I do not know, good sir. I'm sorry. Alright. 12 butcher heads may still not be enough. We won't know until we get home and check. That's this whole village. Take the golem bits, and I need, first off, more rockets. Then I have to remember where my base is. I think it's 3,100? No, it's negative 3,000. So we have to go this way, right? No, this way. I think my yeah, so I'm 6,000 blocks away from my base right now. Oh, somebody will next season. Don't worry about it. Oh. Yo. Big old hole. Alright, heading the right way? Yeah. Alright, we got a 6,000 block flight now, ladies and gentlemen. I think so. I could be. Ooh. Ah. Actually, maybe less. No, that village isn't the one I was thinking of. But I have seen that one before. Not that one, but I have seen one of those before. Ooh, we'll keep an eye out. We're in an acacia biome. There may be acacia villages. Question mark? Yes? No? Guess they don't like it. Now they're starting to get smart. They're hiding. Very rare that I go out and slaughter a whole village. Oh, yo, there's a mesa right here. Not that I needed a mesa, but still. Honestly, I still have no idea if I'm heading the right way. None at all. Oh, we can still find villages in here. Oh, no we can't. Can't find villages down here. Sunken villages would be really cool. Like, no villagers, they're just sunk. That'd be really cool. I'm kind of hoping this is the mesa. And I find a portal, but I'm not seeing anything. The big mesa. Really big. Oh, yep, this is it. Is there a portal around here? That looks a little, not normal. Oh, hello, boys. Come and get me. Portal around here. Well, that's a bummer. We'll just continue flying this way then. We may actually be near the shopping district if I remember correctly. That looks familiar, so we might actually be, but I think it might be more to one side or the other. Yes, because I've died right there. Shopping district's over here. I was flying back with like no elytra, and I think I died over there if I am remembering correctly. So that should mean off over here. No. Well, let's fly back to there actually, because I should be able to find the spawn portal. Or am I way off the side? I think I'm way off the side. Oh, apologies everyone. This may be a spoiler. Did not know this was here. One second. I want to read it. That's actually really cool. No, it's not a spoiler? Oh, okay. Word. You guys will have to see it more when you start up, though. Because I ain't spoiling it. I ain't telling you nothing. Here. Fly, fly, fly. Alright. Weaponsmith, so that I only really need one weaponsmith right now. And then the rest will be butchers. We'll be able to go from there. It's been like 45 minutes of stream? Yeah. And all we've done so far is go around and slaughter villagers. Alright, so you be a weaponsmith. An armorer. You are a bowman. Everyone else down here good? Sweet. Fly, you fool. Nope, we gotta go you. So we need, yeah, we need a lot of the other dudes. You look fly, fools. Go you. And I think that's all of them. Oh, actually, no, I do have some Archie dudes over here, my ranged mans. You get ahead, you get ahead. Get one. Get one. You know what? I think I have a dude that's just chilling up top here. You're gonna be a metal dude as well. I need to get the book and bring him down. I may actually just make him stand. Oh, that I had just enough heads. Which means we're gonna have to change up some stuff for the other set, and then we'll be able to start getting a bunch of those. And I already forgot what heads they are. Oh, you know, I think I put the wrong head on this guy. Go, weaponsmith. These are going to be the other just random dudes around that we end up adding later. But I need to see who it is that we need for the main heads. By main heads, I mean melees. I've already forgotten. Armorer. Okay. That should be this, right? Question mark? You no longer be that. You go that way. Okay, no, I need to see your face. Yeah, alright, you're the profession that I need. Oh, well, he did. So it is that. It is a smithing oh no, blast furnace, not a smithing table, a blast furnace. Alright, so that'll allow us to start getting more of these heads done, and I think we're all set over here. Oh, actually no, there's a ranged guy downstairs that still needs a noggin. Right? Yeah, look at that. I had exactly enough. Plonk, done. Burned through like half my elytra, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. But I think with the current heads that I have and our amount of other bits, I think we can start getting some of these villagers out here set. I think they're just gonna run pretty much just standard browns. That's gonna be the most useful way to do it. Alright, you're gonna go over here because we don't need you. We do need you. Oh, a leather worker. They just have plain heads. Okay. Alright. I don't have another barrel, do I? No. Hey, let me go dump some gear off. Pockets are getting full. I also need to finish eating all my potatoes. How many potatoes I got left? I have too many potatoes. I can't wait to see how many potatoes I've eaten. I haven't checked in probably about a month or two on how many potatoes I've eaten, and I cannot for the life of me wait to see. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be all the cools. Grab a little bit of that. Let's grab us one of those. What are those? 5. Oh. May have to buy more. Gonna do the usual. We're gonna go with. Hate that you can't shift click into there. Nope. You know, I think I will do black pants and black boots on these guys. I don't know what color shirts we're gonna do on just the standard workers. You know, we'll go yellow. I don't think I've used yellow yet. Yeah. Looks a bit odd, but I think it'll work. How can you tell? What do you mean, how can I tell? Confused. I don't remember half the sentences I've said already today, so I apologize. Alright, so got. I'll have to do 2 more. It's in your statistics. I'm not going to look at it because it's going to be one of the last things I want to do this season, is check my statistics page for it. So yeah, if you go into here and you go into here, if you go into items, you can see, I think it's times used is what it is for food. Technically, you'd only use a baked potato to eat it, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I had checked earlier this season. I can't remember what the number is off the top of my head right now. Actually, I want to get a couple of different tunics going real quick. 2, 3. Alright, so we're going to need... color that's not brown and one that's not already used. We already have a green top. Clear. We already have blue tops, white tops. We don't have lime, but that kind of looks funny. See what colors I got. I could go red, actually. We might go red. They're going to be our actual farmers. They're going to be out working the fields. Yeah, why not? I'll make 3 of those, which means we're gonna need some more of everything else. Alright. I may actually have to, I'm definitely gonna have to buy more leather. It's just gonna happen. The downside to having such a spread out base, by the way, I burn through rockets at an alarming pace. Alright, so we're gonna need these guys. I'm gonna need some farmer heads. I'm gonna need the book. I'm gonna end up needing a hoe for a couple of them, but I think for now we're just gonna kind of do it. Alright. Put you down. Go base plate, no. Yes. That. Yep, and then we're gonna want to do preset walking, and then we're gonna do utilities copy. Gonna get ahead. Put you there, and we're gonna put another one here. Now, is there a preset? No. I may have to make... Actually, you know, I'll have him walking around, and we're going to get a third guy. I need to make a hoe real quick. I want to get a third guy that looks like he's actually, like, using a hoe out in this field. Let's swing on over here. Nah, I just like the black boots end up looking better. If I could make the boots dirty, that'd be different. but just leaving them as the plain Jane brown. Because the dudes running browns right now are the dudes that physically work in the warehouse. That's what I've been doing right now, at least. The color of the boots, I've just been keeping black, pretty much just because it's easy to just make a bunch of them and not worry about it. Why did I come over here? Oh. The idea is good, though. Thank you. Thank you for it. I don't want you to think I'm just shutting you down. I has reasons. Reasons are mine. Do I have any sticks in here before I go back over there? Nope. Alright. Fly! Ah, word. Get 2 hoes and a shovel. Think that's gonna work. Oh, you know what I could do? Yo. We're getting a brown dude because he's gonna be a standard worker. Actually, did I give him... I can't remember. I probably didn't give him black boots, now that I think about it. I think my rule was only broken with this guy. Full brown. He also doesn't have a head. We'll figure that part out later. Oh, it's getting late, so we're gonna have to sleep soon. Heather. Need 2 pairs of brown pants. Those. Gonna go a boop and a boop. Because I just remembered we have a fallen tree and we're gonna need some dudes working to clear it. Where they're gonna come in. That was weird. Alright, pop that out. And I want to have... I kind of like right here. What I want is we're gonna go style, base plate no, arms yes. I want to give you an axe. Gonna want to rotate me slightly back this way, rotate toward me. Yep, and then we're gonna go right arm plus. Is there one that lets me go higher? No, that's actual position. Okay. That's gonna take forever. Especially when you do the wrong arm. Can I do something that has hands above head? Tension, walking, running, pointing, blocking. Oh, yeah, that works. Oh. Duh. Gonna give you... Nope, you keep that, and that. I don't know what heads I want to give these to. Preset, blogging, pointing, running, lunging. Double. How much they move? Can you? In here? Oh, okay. The angle step set for adjusting is also used. Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't know that this over here affected that. Sweet. Thank you very much for that. It's much appreciated. Alright. I don't know if I like that positioning. We're still gonna clothe you though. Can I get pointing right arm towards feet? Whoop, nope. Um. He looks like he's about to fall. Alright, that was a mistake. Alright, let's get this done. Let's get this done correctly. Alright. Styles, baseplate, no. Yes. Just, no, where was it? I want right arm pointing at feet. Oh, undo would be so fantastic. Be so useful. Alright, now the thing is, I wish I could rotate the item in the hand so that this item was down. Can I actually do that? Nope. 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 Surface item flat on surface, tool rack, block on surface, swap slots. Arms, mirror legs, flip. Yeah, it would be cool, but I think we're gonna do that, and these two guys will be working on this tree. And then I need a little bit over here, because I just noticed there's another dude. But first, actually, we've got... You're a yellow. We're gonna get a red who's working with a hoe. But we're gonna do it over here. We're gonna change out that block. You're gonna go here. Go. No. Yes. Oh. Position adjust, right arm. So we actually have to go here, and I want to kick it to 15 just so I can do this. Position adjust, right arm down. Just body. Trying to think if there's one of these that I could specifically use. Walking. Yeah, we'll do... Yeah, lunging will work, and then I just bring the arm down. Just right arm down. Just... Right. Just... I think it looks like he's in the process of kind of like swinging his hoe to clear out this. This, and you're gonna get that. And then I need pants and shoes, and then you'll be all set. Brown pants, black pants. Pairs of shoes? Sure. I need a couple other heads. Random workers over there. That, and then I have a walking dude who's supposed to have a cap of some form, so we'll do that. Make him a Fletcher. I think that'll work. That, did I not? I didn't make this guy. Hold on, did we... Somebody over here was running brown pants. Guess not. Luckily, I still have some dye on me. This. This. There, we can put this guy away. But it's good to have an organized shulker box, ladies and gentlemen. You know where all your stuff is. Yeah, having these guys in here is nice. Let's get this closed. Oh yeah, we're gonna put heads down on these guys, which they're just gonna be plain Jane heads. Out of rockets again. I have to go make more. It's looking so much fuller. I'm so happy. Ooh, babies. Ah, ah, ah. You too. Make more babies. You did, but they're staying in there. You know, make more. Alright, well, we're going in. Boy, you two. Out. Let's go. Get out of the pool. Come on. What I might be able to do. Oh, well, definitely not that. That's not gonna work. That'll stop there, but I need a piece that'll stop up here. Will this stop it? Nope, doesn't. Alright. That's what I'm trying that's what I'm trying to do, but I gotta stop my water flow. Yeah, smart brains think alike. Let's actually get that then, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop that sign off. Put this guy here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I cannot make another one. Hold on. You. Those right there. That'll stop the water flowing there. There we go. Don't ask me how I just did that. I will not be doing it again. Should stop the water there. Should be able to put a bed there. They should see it and try and go for it. Go on, you meatheads. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go sleep real quick. Oh, ow, no. Bad. Whoa, no, whoa, what? Okay. That was terrifying for a second there. Anybody else just pooped themselves a little, or was it just me? Got villagers exposed right now, and I don't want them dead. I need to grab some iron. Bucket. Instead, we are gonna put... You know what? No, we're gonna be a little bit more fun with it. Mitigate, yeah. It's funny how close we are on thinking on this stuff, because I decided to use a hay bale. Look, there's 3 of you now. Now get out of there. Come on, there's a bed over there. Go get it. Yeah, look, we already got 1. We got 2. Go on, there's a bed. 3. Alright. Got pulled up. Whee! Woo! See, look, we can all play the game of up the ladder. You guys didn't see anything, okay? That should be able to get them through better now. Thank you for the input. Yeah, I decided to use a hay bale because it's just a little easier. A little bit quicker. Alright, we're all set over here, right? What gate is this, by the way? This is facing east. So this is the east gate, and that means this should be the west gate. That's the water gate. Ha 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 ha. American politics joke. Most of you probably don't get it, but it's fine. Bad joke. It's not really meant to be good. But yeah, I really haven't done anything with powdered snow except for almost dying it on like our first day traveling around this world. No. I didn't say that. I said no such thing, YouTube. Get everybody working around here. I'm trying to think, do I want to add anybody else? Very low on bits. It's a Richard Nixon joke. I think it's really just a few more heads. Oh, we actually gotta dress that guy up. Actually, look at that. We even have iron in our inventory to do this. Because I need boots, chest, and shirt. No. I did that last time, too. I was very annoyed by that. Boots. He's gonna need a bow, because he's the archery master. Book. I don't have a bow to give him, but he's gonna get a bow in a little bit. Yoink. Alright. I think that's pretty much everybody, though. As I said, I think it's just a couple more heads that we're gonna have to grind out. And I think that's pretty much it. I think the only other things I was talking about doing something here, but I don't think we're gonna do it. I don't know. I don't have a place for people to eat, you know? Everybody just kind of eats when they eat. This isn't a live at fort. This is a, you get flown up here, dropped off for morning duty, and then you leave at end of night kind of fort. Training facilities, and that's kind of about it. It's kind of more a defensive area. I wanted to put a barracks. I just can't decide on a barracks that I like, a barracks design that I like. So we don't have a barracks. Not that I really have a spot that I think could be good for a barracks. I've kind of filled most of the stuff in except for right here. And it's just too small for a barracks that I'd end up liking. We could try it though. Maybe. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I was thinking either that or a training area, but I think we're gonna go with barracks because I think it might fit better. Go in here. Go with this one. Grab some bits and get some building done. We're not going to use that. We may use those. I think we'll give a quick barracks a go. So, we're gonna need some other blocks out of here. What else do we got? We're gonna need a couple of those. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that for beds. We're gonna need some books for reading. Those. That. And nope. Nope. Alright. We're gonna need more stuff. You know, let's get a rough outline of this thing set up. I think that's gonna be the easier way to do it. I'm just gonna do it all in cobble, and then we'll swap it for other stuff later. By later, I mean, like, right afterwards. Alright. No worries, my dude. No worries. Nothing too much. We just kind of did some work. Got some stuff done. I think we were deciding on what we were going to do next. And I think I'm going to do a barracks. Make the barracks 4 tall on the base. And then probably bring it in. That's not gonna work. We need to make this bigger. Because we're gonna have inset walls. So let's actually get some of the walls laid out. I'm probably gonna put the door here-ish. There-ish. Go 1, 1, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're only gonna go 3 just because of spacing. And have this guy here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll give us a little bit of space in there. I really only go 2. That one's 3. Go 1, 2, 3. That lines up pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think we could do something with this. I think it's a big enough footprint. And this will be where they can sleep and eat food. Yeah. Because Cudsley wants me to feed these people. Can you believe that? I can't just let them starve. Cudsley wants me to feed them. Ugh. Dogged. Good. Good. I still haven't given him a head. Give him a noggin soon. Masakubal. It should be good to not sleep. I don't think there's many spawnable spaces up in our area right now. But yeah, as I said, if anybody has feedback on this, by the way, let me know. If you have ideas, thoughts, concerns, let me know, because I have honestly no idea what I'm doing with this build right now, so. It's also a bit flatter on the outside edges than I normally do, so we'll end up playing around with some bits there. And we will get rid of the path blocks. Those were me just measuring initially when I was first planning on builds for these areas. Big wall. We are going to end up probably putting a second floor on this and then a roof, so I'll figure out the roof as we're going. Gonna need more mossy cobble. And regular cobble, I guess. Haters. Alright, yeah. Gonna look weird, but I think we'll get it done. And then I'll punch window holes in and stuff like that once I decide where things are going on the inside. Almost fell off the edge. Grab some more. I gotta have mossy cobble in one of these. I can always make it because I know I've got moss around. Not having to craft it is always a good thing. But I don't have enough, so we're gonna end up crafting it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 3 stacks of that, please. Where did I keep? Oh, there's one. No, where did I put all my moss? Right here. One of the best recipe changes that they've made, by the way, is being able to craft moss. Mossy cobblestone with moss instead of just vines. Great addition to the game. Say it does an okay job. Alright, and then what I want to do is I'm actually going to get that going next. Which I don't have any. Perpetual back and forth to the storage room. All day, every day. Which again, isn't really a bad thing. You know what? I can actually just do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We are definitely gonna do this. This. Luckily, I didn't put all this stuff away. That way I can continue to use it and have to clean up less later. What I'm gonna want is a little bit more space, please. Slabs, and we're gonna do the same thing. So on this corner, we're gonna go blop blop. We'll do that on all the corners. What? There we go. All right. These guys go up. Pop. Oh, I did it wrong. I thought so. Pop these guys off real quick. There, and then we're gonna go one. That gives us a 2 gap. Nice. Alright. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But this will give us space to kind of bring the whole structure in and add like a centralized kind of towery doodad up the middle. Always looks cool. By always looks cool, I mean I really hope it does, because I don't think I've done it before. At least with this style of build. We will never know until we're done, though. Yeah, thank you for bringing it up, Cudsley, because I probably would have just ignored it and been like, I'm not actually going to do this, so thank you. Thank you, because my brain was... It needs that push at this point in the season, you know what I mean? Because we're at that point where we're wrapping up the season, and my brain's just kind of like, you know, we don't really have to do that, you know? And it needs to be like, yo, we're doing this. And sometimes it just isn't. And it saddens me. If that makes sense. Yoink. You brought up a topic that I was trying to passively avoid. And now it's in my brain. And my brain said I had to do it because I was vocally making excuses. And I didn't like it, so changing it. All because you brought up a place for these guys to eat. Also, what'd you have for lunch? I know you said you were stepping away for food earlier. I didn't ask what you were having when you got back. He likes a good num-nums. Run these one in. Boo. Think, stop. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, that makes way more sense. Yeah. But I think having like a dedicated place for them to like sleep and eat would just be easier. And we can have some dudes hanging out playing cards or something in here. I get what you meant though. Now. I get it. Blop, 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 blop. Blop. Ravioli, nice. Like a cheese ravioli or like a meat ravioli. Or a vegetable ravioli. Or a potato ravioli, which is technically a pierogi. I like pierogies. Actually, a pierogi place opened up in town. I found that out this weekend when I went to go to the bakery for something and found out it's no longer a bakery. The bakery's closed and they now have a pierogi place there. I do like me a good pierogi, so I'm gonna have to swing by there and grab some pierogies at some point. For those who don't know what a pierogi is a flavored potato stuffed inside a ravioli-like exterior shell. And you can boil them, steam them, or fry them. They are fantastic, no matter the form. I do prefer them fried, but a good boiled one or a good steamed one is always good. Ah, yes, yes, the population is increasing, yes. It's actually coming along pretty good. I like it. I like it. Alright. We are going to need more wood, so let's grab that out of here. 1 box or 2 box? Are you telling me I don't have acacia? Really telling me I ain't got no achacha? Need the achacha specifically for these builds. Please tell me I have some. Got 1. Also, I know I don't need to have those actually full like that. It's just, it helps my brain. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to grow ourselves up some trees today, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I'm definitely gonna... Oh, that's where a bunch of my acacia went. I used it to build that. So, what did I actually do? I did a gravel floor in the other building, and I actually really liked this gravel floor. I think we're gonna do gravel in here as well. Downside is, just like over there, there's a bunch of holes in the ground beneath all of this. Oh, hello, chickens. You're probably gonna end up dead. I think that's actually the only hole over here. Chickens. Yeah, okay, so all the other holes were over there. There used to be a bunch of, like, little caves and stuff throughout the area. Look at that, the chickens all left. I don't have to kill any of you. Okay. So what I'm gonna need is a bit of empty space. Let's just put everything in here and I'll just grab what I need. I need it. I'm gonna say, don't I have a bed? But I put it in there to get the villagers to leave. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the secret formioli. And say, I know I had gravel in here somewhere. It's actually very helpful because now everything's gonna be cleaned out and I'm gonna be all good. Good. We are gonna need more beds anyway. How am I supposed to have bunk rooms if we ain't got no beds? Nope, I need way more gravel than I thought. I think I only used like 2 stacks in the other building, and this one's a little bit more, maybe? A little bit less? Question mark? Gravel. There it is. Ah, yes. I may be a little short on gravel, guys. Just a little. I also have no idea why I have so much gravel. I genuinely have no idea. I think it's just when I go mining, I just end up collecting huge pockets of it to find ores. It helps. I also cannot wait to see the before and after picture of all of this. So looking forward to it. Do that. This is a 3x4. I don't know how I feel about that. I wanted to make it a tree by tree. It's funny because I could have sworn I counted to 3 outside. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on, what? 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 across the front. One, two. How? No, 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 no. How? The corner. That's a corner. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 6. I can't math. I don't know what my brain is doing right there. Ignore that whole sentence I just said. I apologize for my stupidity. I messed up this whole corner. We'll be able to figure it out though. Alright, so I need some slabs. We'll go with these because they're gonna loop around to the next fleur, and I think we're gonna go blop, blop, blop. Wrong. Gonna need more. Oh, hello, chicken. Chicken was zooming. Probably gonna need more than 3, right? Maybe 1. And 3. Nope, exactly 3. All right, so we'll be able to enter up into here, and this is where we're gonna have the entrance to the second floor or the second story. I think it'll work. All right. Hey, I did have more acacia. Sweet. Grab these because I needs them. Boom. You know what? Yeah, we will do right here. Going to need a bit more of this as well. If you don't know where I'm going with things, it's all good. Feel free to ask, and I will gladly explain whatever thought does not make sense, because a lot of them may not. I don't know why I just flew up here, by the way. I have stairs set up. I think this will work. If I had all the blocks, yes. The fact that I don't, probably not. Alright, we'll have to see how this part turns out. I don't really know how it's gonna go. I want to put... I should be able to put a ceiling in down the bottom here. Have I done ceilings in any of the other buildings? That's what I don't know. I don't think so. But I do like using birch slabs for my ceilings. Have a crafting bench? I do, right there. Sweet. This. Thank you very much. I want to run this. I just want to get this in, and I should be able to put a floor on top of this. It's gonna be a half a slab up. That's gonna be probably, I don't know, either spruce or dark oak. One of those two will do it. I also think we're gonna run a longer stream today because I don't really want to stop until we're done. Dark. Pop that open. That way I don't have to put a piece there. That's literally the only reason. Alright, so now that we're up there, run. Go to this guy. Ah, I was like, I did it and then I messed it up. Do okay. I think that actually looks pretty good, so we'll be able to run that, which will be nice. Itchy. Itchy, itchy. Ah. Guy's gonna come up, and I think we're just gonna do a door in the middle. I think that'll work. Now, the next question is, if I go like a so, I want it at this level, because that's a top block, so I don't have to worry about adding anything to it. And nothing can spawn, because it's only a half slab in between. But don't have enough. Alright, did I actually bring beds over? I don't think so. Like I myself can get some sleep real quick. We're up here putting in a floor. Yeah, we're gonna put the beds up here. Downstairs will be like food and a hangout area, kind of stuff like that. Yo, how we doing, my good buddy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I want to do upstairs first, and then I can figure out how tall I want the place to be. Dump off a bunch of stuff into here real quick. That, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need those. I could have sworn I grabbed a bunch of oak trapdoors earlier. Did I not? Trapdoors. Nope. Nope. Actually, we're gonna need some sticks, so we might as well grab some of those. Trapdoor. Those, some of those, and some of those. Maybe some of those. Whee! Ah. Well, you're gonna have to figure it out soon, my dude. You gotta want to make sure that stuff's all figured out. Do I want to use this or do I want to use barrels? Because I think the barrel way would do kind of look cool. But yeah, so what do you mean by built different? As in just like teaching style? Deadline is Tuesday. Yeah, you really have to figure out. That's a bummer. If I do that. Could do that. Crazy, but I don't know if it's a good crazy or bad crazy. Ah, I get you. I don't know if I like that spread. That looks too big. That looks too tight. It's either half slab or a slab and a half. I think it's too wide as well. Never know what I want to do for bunk beds. Other thought was we would go like 1, 2, 3. That. I think we'll do that because we can do that simple. I think we're gonna end up, yeah, we'll just do these simple ones. I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do it. Be every other. I don't really need them on the end, so we're gonna take these ones off. In a new room? No, this is one I've been streaming out of for a while now. Since I got the new desk, I'm at a different angle. I also rearranged my whole room a little while back when I got the new desk. That might be what looks different. Because your background looks different. Yeah. So I used to sit with my back this way in the room, and my bed used to be over here going this way. Now my bed is over there going that way instead, and I sit kind of angled into the corner. Just because of the size of the desk and the fact that it's a sit stand, so I needed a place for my computer to actually sit behind my desk. So that I could be able to use it in the up or down position without having to worry about cables yoinking something. What was I just about to do? Beds. We need lots of beds. So I kept this. Got spruce. Spruce it is. Beds. Probably gonna need more than 17, but I think it'll be a start. I need 3. You know what? What if we just change it? We'll have this as like a little sit area here. We'll clear out this corner. I'll set up like a little table or a chair or something over there. Good work. Good work. Word. Speaking of that, I may swap. You know, let's do that. Been sitting long enough. It's time to stand. It also does it all on its own, which is fantastic. Also, you guys can finally see my fancy boat poster. Or painting, I should say. It's not a poster, it's a painting. Yes, this is going to be a barracks. Yes. Oh, I just put all my beds upstairs. I should probably get up there. Thank you. Thank you. I initially planned on making them, then I didn't want to make them, and then Cudsley said, hey, you should make them eat. And I went, okay, well, let's make a barracks. I'm like, you had to twist my arm. Just funny how it happens. But it's weird. It feels echoey when I stand up. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's get a roof on this place. I think that's what we're going to do next. So I'm going to need this. I know I'm going to have to grab a bunch of dark oak. But let's grab this and this. Need spruce. Actually, think. Oh, that was a very delayed rocket launch. Oak. Don't actually have any, but I have a bunch of these, so we'll be good if I need more. Dark oak. I don't have any dark oak slabs? That seems a bit wrong. Slab and a half 3. Doesn't sound echoey from there. Alright, yeah. Well, good. That means the microphone's not picking it up. But yeah, I do hear an echo myself. Isn't a slab and a half 3/4 of a slab? I think technically it'd be like 5/16. Because if we do a slab, that's a slab. And if we do plus half a slab... No, yeah, you're right. It'd be 3/4 of a block. Yeah. Slab and a half. Hey, there's the block I was looking for. Do I have more? That's the question. Oh, well, I got one that I don't have to craft. Oh, no, there we go. 62 more. Told you guys I had it. I know it's in my inventory. I think we're gonna run us a nice, happy, fantastically beautiful wall. I'm gonna want this on here. Go, boom. Oh, I actually need stairs. Do I have stairs? Nor do I even have dark oak. Flying back, I guess. That's what I have to say about the whole question. Whee! Ah. Actually, I don't know why I'm going to try and build it like that, because it's not going to work. That one's going to go down. This one's going to come up. Plop. That up on this other side as well. Hi, this guy. One, and then 3. I will need more oak, though. Which we can always go back and get more of. Mainly because this wasn't my initial plan. Oop, that was wrong. I don't know how this roof's going to come out, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Potato. Alright. Then, from here... I think that'll work, because I don't want to double peak it in the middle using that block. That may work. Let's get this guy done on the end. I do kind of wish I had a different setup so that I could have done a single one of these through the middle. I think that would have just looked better. But you can't always get what you want. Well, I could have if I had, you know, been smart and set it all up beforehand, but I didn't. So it's on me. But either way, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I did see. I saw that in your message you doodad the other day, your status on Discord. I have been bouncing back and forth watching a bunch of different ones. I started watching Black Clover again because why not? And then I started sorry, take that back. Before I started watching Black Clover again, I started watching One Piece, and then I watched a bit of One Piece, and then started watching something else, and I'm trying to remember what it was now. Oh, I ended up watching all of Kenobi. And then from Kenobi, went back to One Piece. And then hopped on to Hunter x Hunter, and I've just been watching that. Really good. I just finished the exams on Hunter x Hunter. That's what I've been watching. That's what I've been watching. Else, to be honest, I don't think I've been doing anything crazy. They're on the list. I saw, so I've been wanting to watch One Piece for a really long time. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just start One Piece. And every time I start One Piece, something else catches my eye that's just like, yo, you need to watch this. And like I was gonna sit down, put in the effort, start watching a bunch of One Piece. And then I was just scrolling one day and saw a really cool scene from Hunter x Hunter. And I was just like, all right, well, now I need to watch this show. And yeah, I'm so indecisive with animes right now, it's bad. But there's been a couple of animes that I found out may not actually be getting future seasons that I was really enjoying. And I'm kind of bummed about that. But yeah, I do have them on the list. I just end up seeing something that excites me, and I'm like, I want to watch this. And then I watched, like, all of it. But I've been doing pretty good. I've been kind of jumping back and forth between shows. So that way I can kind of not get burned out on any singular show. And can still enjoy the pair of them. If that makes sense. I'm trying to remember. So somebody told me that Blue Exorcist, even though it got a reboot for that redo of the second season, that's no longer gonna continue, which I was really sad about because I really enjoyed what they were gonna do there. And then somebody was telling me the other day, Darwin's Game, even though it had good ratings and reviews, they've decided that they're not doing another season. That saddened me too. There were a couple others I know we were talking about at work, but I can't remember what they were off the top of my head. But yeah, if they don't do more of those, I think they're kind of stupid. Because those are, at least one of them, tons of people watch. Darwin's Game was really fun. Well, the show was. The concept of it in real life, no. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's just always a ton of shows to watch too, so it's just, you always end up getting caught in something, and then you just never get away from it, and I'm also deciding, I also really want to watch all of Dragon Ball again, because I really enjoyed Dragon Ball. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a power anime, and I'm like, I don't care, I still liked it, it had a great story, it was a very well done series, I liked it. I also love how I was wasting rockets trying to get up here, and I could have just been doing that the whole time. Or just doing that, because I don't know how to do things in this game. Five must-watch shows. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, a lot of people like, oh, you have to watch this show, and I'm like, I'll get around to it at some point. I'm not gonna watch it right now. You know, like, a ton of people, because, like, I've been a big Star Wars fan for a really long time. I don't really care for the new movies. I'll openly admit it. I did not care for the 4 newest movies. Rogue One was okay. I'll give Rogue One that. I think Rogue One did a really good job with what it had. The other 3, I didn't care for them, like, at all. Like, just not even gonna waste my time. But everybody's, so, like, I watched The Mandalorian. I thought it was cool. But everybody's bugging me saying, oh, well, you have to watch Boba Fett. You have to watch Boba Fett. And I was just like, yeah, but now they're forcing you to. because they added Mandalorian specific stuff into Boba Fett that probably isn't going to end up being in the TV show. So, hey, thanks for forcing us to watch a show that a lot of people didn't want to watch. But yeah, I will not watch a show just because everyone's saying you have to watch it. I'll watch it if I want to watch it, you know? And I know that sounds a little selfish, but like, I'm going to watch a show that I want to watch. And I will bounce around shows a lot. I don't spend a lot of time watching TV or movies or anything, so if I'm going to put in the effort to watch a show, it's going to be a show that I want to watch. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of how it goes. And that's the downside is there are a lot of shows that I want to rewatch that I can't because I limit my TV time. Which is a personal thing. I don't have to. I could watch shows all the time, but I don't. You know, like I want to watch all of Black Clover again. I want to watch all of Dragon Ball again, and I want to do both series of Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, kind of annoyed me, to be honest. Didn't enjoy it half as much as I wanted to. And it's the same. I get you there. I get you there. Oh, I gotta catch up. We got a lot of chat. Hello. You have to watch the great show called The Guardians SMP. Yeah. Right, yeah. Makes sense. It's your time. Yeah, and I get it. And like, don't wrong, I'll recommend a show. I will 100% recommend a show. But I will never tell somebody, hey, you have to watch this. I'd be like, hey, this show is fun. Feel free to give it a try. You know what I mean? Not necessarily in those words. And I do it with books all the time. You know, I recommend books to people all the time. Even if I probably shouldn't be recommending the book to those persons. I will still recommend that book. But, that's kind of beside the point. But yeah, I don't know. There's just been a lot of stuff that people are like, oh, well, you have to watch it. And I'm like, do I have to watch it? Or do you want me to watch it so you have somebody to talk to about it? You know? Like, there's tons of books and shows I'd love to talk to people about, but they're not going to watch them. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I completely understand it. Especially because I can sometimes read some really weird books. And I have no excuse. There's no excuse. I just end up liking some weird stuff. Pro Minecraft builder right here. Except for the fact I always end up with these little thingies because I don't pay attention. Need some light for up here. But yeah, I don't know, like, same things. Like, people are amazed that I haven't seen Stranger Things. And like, but you're into, like, D&D and stuff. And I go, okay. I haven't seen half the D&D movies. I love D&D, though. You know what I mean? I want you to watch. I will. As I said, it's one of the ones that's on my list, a show that does excite me. But just shows like... And if you've seen Hunter x Hunter, like, you'll understand it. Shows like that excite me. You know what I mean? Especially just... Just the chance of open adventure is the biggest thing for me. I think that's why I really enjoyed... Full Metal and stuff like that, because they could travel around the world, they could do anything, you know what I mean? Black Clover, I think that's one of the reasons I liked it a lot. One of the things I've noticed with Black Clover, watching it recently, I hate that like 8 minutes of the show is that stupid intro, plus a bonus intro, plus a recap. That is aggravating, and that needs to stop. I don't like it at all. That's been aggravating me, but I can get around that. You know? By watching other shows. That there, we'll put this here. I think this should just kind of stop everything from spawning in here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking about shows now. How we doing? Yeah, there's always something good to watch, you know what I mean? And like, I watched Mandalorian, ended up liking it. I don't like the fan base for Mandalorian. I hate the fans. Genuinely, I hate most of the people that are fans of that show. And it's not even because of the show. It's because of memes. You know what I mean, man? Memes. They've ruined everything that I used to enjoy. And it's not me being an old fogey or anything like that. I just genuinely hate meme culture. You know, like, yeah, there are funny things. But I think meme culture is bad. But again, that's just me. I'm actually gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. And I'm gonna need these. Coming off of these, we're gonna go boom, boom. Coming off of this, we're gonna go boom and boom. Defense 2020. Exactly. Shonen Syndrome. From what I know, One Piece is the king of it. So that's the thing. One Piece has been tough. So I think my biggest issue with watching One Piece right now is the fact that the bits of it that I've seen are the more modern things. You know what I mean? Like more modern clips of it and everything. And the style of the show and the way everybody's kind of portrayed is different. Because it's more modern. Whereas like the stuff I'm watching right now, straight out of the 90s. You know what I mean? And you can tell it is very much a 90s anime. And it can be tough sometimes. No, I don't know. I don't know if you guys know. Like same thing. I watched actually another show, since we haven't talked about anime in a little while. I watched the live action of brain function please. Cowboy Bebop. I really enjoyed it. I think it had a great cast. I've never watched the show before, so I don't know much about it. So I know there's going to be people like, oh, live actions are garbage. And I go, no, they're not. Some are, yes. But I really enjoyed it. And then went back and tried to watch the anime. And that is very much its time. Like, it's bad. how much you can tell what era that anime came from. And not like a bad way. It's not like, oh, this is garbage. Like, it's just, it's tough to watch because of what era it's in. You know? Like, which era it was, like, written in and turned into a show in. You know what I mean? I hate I agree. Most Star Wars fans are not the greatest human beings. Come on, they hate Jar Jar. How can you hate Jar Jar? You know? You can't. It's a lie. Doesn't matter what any of them say. They love Jar Jar and they know it. I'm actually really happy with the exterior of this barracks so far. Cyber 6. I've never heard of Cyber 6. Can and do. Oh. But let's see, that's another thing. Most people hate Jar Jar because of memes. They wouldn't care at all if it wasn't for meme culture. But no. It's just how it goes. Everybody's like, oh, Jar Jar's an idiot. And I'm like, that's his role. He's supposed to be an idiot. Ugh. You're telling me, and I'm going to pronounce the name wrong because I'm terrible at it. You know, Boarhead Boy in Inosuke from, Demon Hunter, you're going to tell me he's not an idiot? He is the Jar Jar of that show. Fight me on it. That's it. There we go. Inosuke is the Jar Jar Binks of Demon Hunter. Or Demon Slayer. I have Hunter in my head from Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, I will die on that sword. There is that character in every single show and movie. But for whatever reason, everybody hates Jar Jar Binks. I watched the Clone Wars cartoons. Yeah, oh, they revived him a lot. They gave him a really good deal in the TV series. They did a very good job saving him in that series. And like the expanded universe was fantastic because they did a great job with Darth Maul as well. It was beautiful what they did for Darth Maul in Clone Wars and Rebels. I loved every second of it. I can't think of any reason not to like it. Flying around looking for build ideas right now because I have a thing in my head, but I don't remember what it looks like, and I don't remember if it's in my world right now or not, and I don't think it is. We're gonna hop over to a test world real quick. I don't think it's in my... You know what? It might be in the double. Let me double check the double. You guys will be able to see my aesthetic, by the way. But like I'm still gonna give it a try. It's just really hard to watch because it's very much, I don't want to say dated. Dated is a very bad word to use, but like it's very much its time. But yeah, I know a lot of people are gonna argue about it, but like I really enjoyed the live action. You know what I mean? And it here's my old barracks, by the way, guys. I like this barracks so much better, but I'm not building in this style. The problem is everybody just sees Jar Jar as a little character that's in a swamp. You know what I mean? They just see him as the idiot who ends up bumping into a couple of Jedi, and they don't see him as everything else he does in that movie and continued show. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people aren't seeing. I have tables somewhere, don't I? I could have sworn I had tables. I don't know. And just saying that Jar Jar isn't the same character because he isn't a capable fighter is honestly kind of stupid. Because are you gonna say that Lightning Boy there is a capable fighter when he's not asleep? You know, it's just, I don't know, the way I look at it, they're Jar Jar embodies a character, and they do it really well. Where is, no, I can't. I could have sworn I had tables in this world. I guess not. That was D's World Season 1, by the way. If you guys want to check it out, I do have a series for it. Just check out my playlists and you'll see D's World Season 1. I think I might have changed it to Miraheim, because that's what the town, and that was Miraheim proper and stuff like that were in there. Do I really not have any of my tables or benches? Sworn I did. I guess not. I guess not. Several things in here that never saw the light of day. Alright, well, we're hopping back over to the server. We're going to freehand it. Sucks for the actor, because he was harassed so much. Oh, wow, that I did not know. I know that ended up happening with, the girl from one of the Star Wars movies more recently. They ripped on her so much to the point where she deleted all of her social media. But Sean, I do understand where you're coming from, by the way. I'm just saying Inosuke is the character class that is the Jar Jar Binks of that series. You know what I mean? That's just from a viewing standpoint. I'm not saying you need to compare the two of them. I am just saying that in the world, they are both the same role. You can hate me for it, you can love me for it, I don't care. I said it. But there's always that role, that's the thing, you know what I mean? There's always gonna be that, and everybody, I don't know, everybody's always got weird things about it, and it's just like, it's just there. Let her be. What do I got? I think we're gonna do... You know, but it's like, I'll use a more recent movie for it. Encanto. I'll use Encanto. So, a bit of a spoiler. I apologize. You don't have to worry about defending yourself, dude. Don't worry about it. You know what? Yeah, I'll hop into a call. I'll hop into a call just for you. I wanna hear. But I'm gonna say this whole thing first, so I'll hop into a call in a second. If people don't mind the spoiler, I'm gonna keep this as close to spoiler free as I can. So in the movie Encanto, there is a character who is very full of herself. You know what I mean? And at one point, you've probably heard a song about We Don't Talk About Bruno. You've probably heard it somewhere in some form. Well, in that song, she sings about how, you know, everybody's singing about how they've heard all this bad stuff, and, you know, Bruno does nothing but tell curses and this, that, and the other thing. And then she starts singing about how Bruno said she was gonna have the best life ever and blah blah blah, and everybody hates her for it. You know, everybody in real life, nobody in the movie, you know, nobody in the movie hates her for it. You know, one of the sisters is kind of annoyed about it, but like everybody in the world hated her for it. I'm like, that's her character. They went from like liking her to instantly hating her because of character design. I'm just like, yo, come on, guys. Come on. Nope, I don't want that. Gonna have to go a little sneaky here. Whoop, nope, not what I wanted. Haven't seen it. But like that's the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna hop in a call with Sean real quick. I want him to and don't feel attacked. I don't want anybody here to feel attacked. These are my opinions on how I feel about different characters and tropes and the way things work in different shows. And I'm gonna pause the music for this. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna turn it down. All right, Shawnee boy, give me a call when you're ready. Yeah. All right. Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Why, hello, good buddy.
Hello.
Oh, somebody's excited. I attacked his boy. I attacked his boy. It's coming.
I am a little nervous.
Oh, don't worry about it, dude. I'm not, dude. Don't worry. As I said, like, I don't want anybody to take offense to anything I said.
Yeah.
It's. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you're wrong.
All right. Give it to me.
I want to start with the Inosuke thing. All right.
Okay. Yes.
Because I think this is a very important thing to realize about his character, especially if you're comparing him to like a Jar Jar character. Because I do agree with like half of that statement. He is like half of a comic relief character. He's quite goofy, like Zenitsu. Yeah. They're both quite goofy. But the reason I think he's different from a Jar Jar character is because the show and like everything that has to do with forwarding the plot and forwarding the stories and the characters and all that is connected to action and action scenes. And usually, in order for them to reach a goal, they have to, you know, they have to win a fight or they have to engage in some kind of conflict for them to win. And in Demon Slayer and most shonen, that's like an all-out fight. And Inosuke can actually take part in that. Whereas Jar Jar, at least in the movies, I mean, he is like this in the Clone Wars too. He has a little more to do as far as like the politics and stuff like that, and he does a much better job of that in Clone Wars. But if we're just talking about like the Phantom Menace, or I guess he is in the other two. I don't remember him much in 3 though. Anyway, that's off topic.
Yeah. No, I get you.
He usually, like, he doesn't do anything to forward the plot of the movie. Almost. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's there to create laughs, and that's not a bad thing. But I don't think he's the same, or he's quite the same kind of character, because he doesn't help forward the plot. He's just kind of there.
I do agree with you there. But is that a reason to hate the character, though?
No, it's not. I'm not arguing for that. I actually like Jar Jar. And
yeah, I think that's more where I was going, and the fact that, like, don't get me wrong, I understand, like, Inosuke is a capable fighter, but, like, a majority of his stuff, that, like, his whole character design is for, don't get me wrong, it's a bad example, because almost everybody in that show seems to be comic relief. You know what I mean? Everybody has some aspect of comic relief in that show. So I think choosing Demon Hunter to fight my point was a bad choice.
It is Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, thank you. I've been watching so many different animes lately, dude. I apologize. I apologize to everybody. But yeah, it's just, yeah. So I do agree. You do make a very fair point there. That's why I think I did pick a bad choice of character to use. But I just feel that role is in every movie, and everybody just hates Jar Jar for it, you know?
Yeah, I think the reason people hate Jar Jar was the specific kind of comic relief he is. He is a slapstick character in a movie series that before then didn't really have, like, pure slapstick characters almost.
No,
and
I get
that's
that.
Why he's hated.
You're telling me C-3PO wasn't a slapstick character?
I think he's a bit character. He has a bit, but he's not.
Okay, yeah.
Not
That's a
necessarily
good
slapstick,
distinction.
if
That's
that
a good
makes sense.
distinction. I will agree with you
Yeah.
on that there. Okay, that is a good distinction.
Yeah, slapstick is like, stepping in the poo and then shoving a face in a pod racer, basically.
Yeah.
Like slapstick
Yeah.
is like stepping on the broom and like having it like come up and slam your face and people laughing at it. That's
Yeah.
slapstick. And not a lot of slapstick's kind of polarizing.
I get it.
I think that's part of why.
You make a fair point.
I also think part of it is the way, like the inflections that the character uses, like his voice, basically. Not just his voice, but the way he talks too. It's the combination of those two that I also think is the reason why people hate him. I never hated him. There are points where I have been more annoyed with him than not, but I don't hate him.
Alright, I will agree with that.
I did like him as a kid.
Alright, word.
So that's kind of what I was talking about there.
Alright, no, I agree with you. You made a very fair point, and I will retract many of what I said.
Okay.
Not all of it. I still feel that people needlessly hating Jar Jar is stupid, but we agree on that topic, so we're all good there. Oops, sorry, go on.
No, it's all right if you were gonna read the chat. I actually haven't been paying attention to it either.
Exactly, I agree with you. Drunken Master and The Legend of Drunken Master are two of my all-time favorite movies. I agree with you. It's just, yes. He's like a drunk guy who just happens to go around and do the right thing. I agree. That's kind of how he acts. Which is a fantastic movie, by the way, if you guys have a chance. Drunken Master and The Legend of Drunken Master, both fantastic movies, if anybody ever has a chance to watch them. I really enjoyed them a ton.
Never heard of it.
They're great. Jackie Chan was much younger. Speaking of Jackie Chan and anime, I was watching Jackie Chan Adventures like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really? I've heard of that. I've heard a lot of people love it, but I
love Jackie Chan Adventures. It's on YouTube. You can watch it for free.
Is it?
Yeah. If you're a channel member, you can watch it without ads as well.
Oh.
Well worth a waddle.
A channel member or
premium? Premium member. Sorry, I have channel member in my head because I'm streaming.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I was just wondering because that's what I thought you meant. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jackie Chan Adventures was something I was like not quite around for, if that makes sense.
Yo, you guys get a kick out of this. Give me one second. I have to go grab it.
Oh, okay. Oh, chat. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop has some of the best animation that I've seen in a TV show from the 90s, and that makes me upset that people are like, yeah, it's so boring. Because I don't blame you for thinking that about the plot, at least like episode to episode plot, because it's very episodic and that's outdated. But the animation and the design of the ships and everything like that in Cowboy Bebop is absolutely stellar, and I am kind of upset at the show, not the show, the live action.
I was like, I know I have it over here, but it's not with my comics.
Oh, you don't have it?
I have Jackie Chan Adventures, book 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it came with stickers.
Oh my god.
This was fantastic. But yeah, this was Jackie Chan Adventures: Jade's Secret Power. I got it at one of those book things that used to come into school, the Scholastic Book Fairs. That's what they were called.
So it's just like an old like kids book that they made, that they basically stamped a cartoon on the front of and went, "Hey kids, read."
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Yeah. So in the back, it even gives you like, own Jackie Chan Adventures today. Jackie teams up with his 11-year-old niece Jade, traveling the globe in hopes of locating a series of magical talismans before the sinister Dark Hand operatives do the same. And yeah, it's a fun show. It's really cheesy, but it was really fun.
Yeah, I know exactly what kind of book that is, because I had the same thing. Like, I was homeschooled for my elementary years. Yeah. And my mom would always like have me do like you have to read like certain amount of books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
but for like that kind of reading, she let me do like a bunch of fiction, and so I used to read the Scooby-Doo books that were like that
Yo, that's pretty cool.
when I was a kid. So I know exactly what you're talking about there. And Tally, I agree. I love the kind of like space western vibe. I especially love the soundtrack and how perfect it is at like meshing the kind of the cyberpunk aspects, the cowboy kind of almost the like aesthetic to it. And
Are we talking about
also
Cowboy
you
Bebop?
have like and then you have
Okay.
like the Bruce Lee almost martial arts stuff inside
Yeah.
the action scenes. And I think like having the jazz and like the big band stuff was perfect because it's literally a music form that can mold itself to the situation very easily.
And it did a great
And
job
so
with it in the live
going,
action.
yeah, I haven't seen the live action, but
Yeah.
the reason I haven't seen the live action is because I've heard about the characterization
Mhm.
of the what's the name of the character? The one like in the middle of the series.
The middle of the series.
Plays the saxophone. Faye finds them.
I don't remember.
It's like right in the middle. It's an important character in the series. I can't remember their name though.
Yeah. It's not the. Oh, plays the saxophone.
Yeah, in the anime. Because here's the thing.
Oh, I haven't seen the anime. Yeah.
They're only in, from what I know, they're only in the live action as like a bartender or something. And that's
you're talking about is it a lady or is it a dude? Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. They're not really a bartender. And I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't know the anime, but they are in several episodes, and they're not a big character, but they do overlap a lot of stuff, and they kind of do, from what I've been told of their character in the main show, they do a lot of that stuff, just a little bit more behind the scenes, and a little bit more like side-armed hush-hush. I'm digging through your chest, by the way. I'm looking for string. I hope that's fine.
That's cool. Take whatever you need. I don't.
But yeah, like as I said, I don't know a ton about the anime because I haven't watched it. So when I do get around to watching it, I'll have a better frame of reference on it.
Yeah.
But from the way it's been described to me, I still think they did a good job with that character. They just didn't have them be like a main step. Instead, they more had the owner of that bar kind of doing that same thing. You know what I mean? They kind of split that role up amongst different people.
Well,
if that makes sense.
I'm sorry, I'm forgetting their name.
No,
really
I know who you're talking about though, so like I understand.
That character is so integral.
Yeah.
Like Cowboy Bebop's a bit of a looser show as far as like central narrative goes. It's a bit more episodic at times, but it has a central narrative.
Yep.
And that character is very.
Which, by the way, I did not see coming.
Yeah.
The ending for season 1, I did not see that coming. But that may be spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But yeah, you were saying they're very central to the narrative. Yeah.
Yeah. And from everything I know, the way that they are put into the show, the live action as it is basically in name only. It's not the same character.
Yeah. I get it.
It has like they have one characteristic, and that's that their gender is a bit more up in
Fluid.
the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I say because there's a very specific reason I use that wording too, because of the way, because of what the character is in the anime, right?
Yeah.
Gren. Thank you, Tally. But I don't know.
No, I get where you're coming from, because I'm the same way with several of the movies. You know what I mean? Like, I'll use Ready Player One as an example. A lot of people love that movie. Like, really love that movie. I cannot stand it. because of the changes that were made. So like I can see where you're coming from on it. You know what I mean? It's like anybody who's like actually watched Avatar: The Last Airbender watching M. Night Shyamalan's adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know what I mean? So like
Exactly.
I get it, and that's the problem. I'm on both sides of this conversation where I'll hate one show for the same reason. I'm like, yeah, just get over it on another show, and that's just fandom for you though. You know what I mean? Like we'll sit there and be like, yo, you need to enjoy this, and you need to hate the same thing, or you know it's not gonna happen. You know, but I think, and as I said, I think as a standalone, I think that the Cowboy Bebop live action was good. I really enjoyed it. Again, I don't know much about the anime aside from what people have told me, but I ended up really liking it. And compared to many of the other live actions, I think they did a really good job. You know what I mean? I think the only other live action that I've seen the actual anime for is like, oh, it's got a funky name. The guy with the backwards katana. His blade's on the back instead of the front. It's like Ryusho something something. Ryusho Kaizen or something like that.
Rurouni Kenshin?
Yeah, Rurouni Kenshin. I was close. I was close.
Well, I know another fact about the series, but I'm not gonna say it right now because I don't know.
Yeah, because I've seen a bit of the anime. I've seen a few episodes of the anime with a buddy of mine. I've seen the 2008 movie, and I've seen like half of the 2-part movie series they made on Netflix. And again, they're all over the place. But I think they did, from what I could understand from things, I think they did a more modernized, especially in the 2-part Netflix one, a very more modern feel to that story. You know what I mean? Like they very much made it so it's a this time and age kind of action feel to it. You know what I mean? Like a motion action kind of deal. Compared to the anime, which I think from what I remember from watching it was a little bit more happy-go-lucky's the wrong word. But like that's kind of what it felt like to me watching it, was a little bit more happy-go-lucky compared to the grim dark Netflix movie series on it. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be a spin. And yeah, it's just kind of how it goes.
Gotcha. I just think that if you're going to adapt something from one form into another, obviously you're going to have to make changes.
Yeah,
Because
especially going
like
from
the
anime to
mediums are
live
different.
action. Yeah.
Yeah, the mediums are totally different, so you're going to
Yeah.
have to make some changes. But you can give characters similar characteristics.
Yeah.
And like you can even update like the way they look, the way they act, like all
Mhm.
that kind of stuff. But there is a core to that character that if you don't have, it's no longer that character.
Yeah. I get
Right.
it.
And
It's like if you make
the
Sokka not
same
have a
thing-
boomerang.
Sorry. Yeah, but that's not the thing that's wrong with that movie. That's
Oh, I know.
there's a lot wrong with that
I was
movie,
just saying,
but-
like, Sokka as the character in general, not related to taking away the boomerang and Avatar: The Last Airbender, M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Dongs thing, but yeah.
I would say it's more for Sokka. It would be more something like the boomerang is a bit, and yes, he's the guy with the boomerang.
Yeah,
That's
he's the
what known
boomerang
as,
guy,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, but the core central thing to that character would be that he wants to be good and at something, and he wants to feel like he's valuable to the team as well, even
Yeah.
though he doesn't have the powers of everyone else on the team. That is a central part to his character. Another central part to his character is the comedic relief,
Yes.
and that's not in the movie.
Nope. He is so serious in the movie, it makes me think of, who's the Northern Water Tribe douchebag that he got into a fight with? That was like, oh, it's Admiral Cho. And like, no, it's Admiral Zhao.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that
I
guy.
know who
That's
you're
what he
talking
makes
about.
me
I
think of
don't
in the
know.
movie.
Yeah. I don't know his name.
Yeah, nobody cares about
the
his
guy
name. He
who's-
was an idiot.
his romantic rival, if you will.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, his other side of the moon. Oop, I can't spoil anything
God.
over there.
That's rough, buddy.
Right? Oh,
Still one of my favorite
yeah,
lines.
yeah. But I do have to say
That's
something.
serious. It's so-
Tal, what did you not like about Ready Player One? Obviously, the movie I can understand.
yeah.
If anybody liked the movie, I don't know what they're thinking. But the show, the book, would you end up not liking about the book? I loved it. I also listened to it read by Will Wheaton, so maybe that was a little different for me. But I don't know. I personally really enjoyed it. I have no string. Why do I have no string?
I don't know. Did I not have any?
No, you didn't have any either. It's all good though. I can actually just do this.
I mean, I haven't seen or read Ready Player One. I didn't see the movie because I heard it was bad, and I haven't read the book because I don't read that much. So.
Yeah. I was looking from when I was reading the book, I was very, very much looking forward to the movie. Like it was bad how much I was looking forward to the movie. I looked forward to it so much that I finished the book, didn't even message my friends. I just went and bought a ticket and went to the movies and saw it in theaters, and wanted to walk out. Like that's how different it was. I was very, very unhappy with it.
Yeah.
But again, everybody's different, you know. I know that there are people who have enjoyed M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar: The Last Airbender, and there are people who have enjoyed the Ready Player One movie. I am neither of those people.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's completely subjective. It's fine if you like stuff that's not good.
It just means like, we're gonna judge you for it.
No. That sounds like a slight, but it's not. Like, there are things that make a work objectively good, and things that make it objectively bad. Fairy Tail, as a whole, with, like, animation, character writing, all of that, it's technically bad, but I love the crap out of it.
Yeah, I love it. And I have a lot of people who fight me on liking Fairy Tail.
Oh,
you know, the same thing. I have a lot of people who fight me on liking Black Clover. And like it's just so bad, and I'm like, how? And then just like it's just bad, and I'm like, explain to me. Sit down, explain. I voiced my complaints with it so far. I love the show, and I have problems with it. The Wizard King intro, then the regular intro, then a quick recap, and an outro at the end is like 9 minutes of your 23-minute runtime. It's unnecessary, and I don't need it.
Yeah, but one of the things I hate, that I'm so upset with about Black Clover specifically.
Yeah.
Not that I hate it. I hate this about people that I talk to about it, or that I, like, interact with about it. The manga is one of the best shonen manga in Shonen Jump right now.
All right.
Easily, with the art, with the arcs, especially, like, obviously, like, you know about the Elf Invasion arc. The one after it is better. It's a lot better in, like, a lot of regards. It's so good. It's just that it has a slow start. It starts off very and in the anime, a lot of people don't like Asta because he yells all the time. And I get that.
Have they not watched... These are the same people that say Dragon Ball Z's fine.
Yeah.
And, like, they literally yell for 3.5 episodes at some points. And I love Dragon Ball, and I will shit all over it.
That's true. That's true.
You know, but like people will be like, I love Dragon Ball. I really enjoyed Super. I think Super was fantastic. A lot of people who are like, yeah, I like Dragon Ball, but Super was dumb, and I'm like, Super was fantastic. I mean, you just shut your mouth right now. I'm actually watching a fan theory video on something that could have happened after Super, and it's fantastic. And it's if they all of the so this isn't part of the show, so I don't mind talking about it as spoilers. For the issue of so all of the destroyer gods end up feeling threatened by Goku and his power and his friendship with Zeno and the, you know, the two pretty much ruling gods that rule over everybody and everything. So they decide we're gonna lock them in the I can't remember what it's called, and I feel terrible for this. The time-based training room that they have, where they can go and like just practice in there for, you know, like one day is like 10 years. Yeah, so they convince Vegeta.
Time chamber.
Yeah, there we go. So
That's the one thing from Deep Dragon Ball I know.
Yeah, so Beerus is like, hey, Vegeta, put Goku in there and don't let him come out, or I'm gonna destroy the Earth. So Vegeta, who actually cares about people now, goes, okay, I'll do it, and ends up locking him in there and destroying it. Well, Goku originally thinks it's a mistake, and they'll fix it and get him out, which they don't. Goten and Gohan collect the Dragon Balls and wish for his immortality, so he ends up spending 1,000 years inside the hyperbolic time chamber. And comes out and just starts killing everybody, because Goku is so drastically changed by being imprisoned in there and feeling the hatred of everybody who was involved with it. And ends up being a fantastic story. I don't remember where I was going with the story, by the way. I apologize. I've completely forgot why I brought the story up.
It's
the yelling thing, and then
stuff that people don't like.
Yeah,
basically.
okay. Good.
That's basically where it comes from.
Yeah, and then like it just ends up being a ton of yelling, and I get it, but like, come on, guys, you can't like. You're gonna tell me you hate Ed, Edd and Eddy because they're always yelling at each other. You're gonna hate Tom and Jerry because they're a cat and mouse that try and eat each other. You know, it's just people are always gonna find a reason to complain about something, and I know that sounds petty and cynical, but like that's my opinion. I genuinely feel that way. That people are always gonna find a reason to dislike.
People are always
something.
gonna find something that they're looking for, if that makes sense. If they're going in there looking for something good, no matter how bad it is, they'll find a way to compliment it. If someone's going into it wanting to tear it down, they're gonna find a way to do it.
Like that's been my biggest issue right now is Halo. I don't know if you've watched the show at all. I cannot watch that show.
Neither can I.
I am so aggravated with that show right now. I was not going to bring it up. That's how aggravated I am at this. I was not going to use it as an example. That's how aggravated I am at this show. I wasn't even going to bring it up. And I'm like, no, I have to. I have to. Because I know Sean's going to feel the same way. These guys just took Master Chief out in the yard, behind the woodshed, took a dump in his mouth, and broke his legs. And that's what they did. And then they just left him there. They didn't even kill him. They just left him there.
No. What they did is they took him out of the suit, went out back, shot him, and put someone else in the suit and said, "You're Master Chief." That's what they did.
Yeah, then they reprogrammed Cortana, changed Halsey. Oh, I've been very and they're using the Star Trek excuse. They're using the what are they calling it? The specific. There's a specific term for it that's being used.
The same at all.
Yeah, since the 2009 Star Trek came out, they've been using that as an excuse for a lot of stuff to the point where they're Disney's. No, not reboots. So the 2009 Star Trek, when it comes out, that starts off where they're at the epicenter of a ship that's just popped up through a black hole. And it's not supposed to be in that timeline. And by it appearing in that timeline changes the timeline. I think they call it like the Kelvin effect or something like that, because I think it's the USS. Yeah, they call it the Kelvin effect because it's the USS Kelvin is the Enterprise equivalent ship that was there at the time. The not the UNSC, the USC, United Space Command, or whatever they call it.
It's UNSC, the United Nations Space. Oh, are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Star Trek. Yeah, I think it's called the USC.
That's getting confusing.
Yeah, the United Space Command is what they call it, I think. And they were running that, and a lot of things are starting to use that series as a way to back out of like poorly done shows or change things in movies. Like this, Disney's even talking about redoing the last 3 Star Wars movies because people have so many problems with it, and they're going to use the Kelvin timeline change or the Ezra Bridger, sorry, spoilers, ability that Ezra Bridger supposedly has to change the timeline to redo those 3 movies and first off make a boatload more money, but also make more people happy. Yeah. And that's what they're using.
What you were talking about.
Oh, so the other term is known as a.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the other term is known as a silver timeline, by the way. That was the other term I was trying to remember. Yeah.
It's called the silver timeline. They were like, because it's in a different timeline, we're not going to follow anything from the games. In fact, the showrunner was bragging about how he didn't play the games. No one on the staff had played the games.
Yeah, and I'm like, how did you let these people do this?
Which is absolutely mind-numbing.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to do that, you don't make a Halo show. You make a bad science fiction show.
Yeah. And that's what's even more annoying is they turned down, like, it was at one point Peter Jackson, the guy who did Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, was going to do the show and wanted to change stuff, and they told him no.
Mm-hmm.
And then you let these guys literally dump on it.
Exactly. Like,
Like, where's this? Why?
There's a whole thing you can go into about 343 and how they're mismanaging the franchise and stuff, everything
Yes.
like that. It's not necessarily that the Halo Infinite's bad. It's not mechanically bad. They're just not supporting it well. They're supporting it like worse than most games.
Mhm.
And that's saying something, because there are a lot of games out there
Are terrible.
that have horrible support.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. I'm so far behind chat. I apologize, Sean.
Sorry, Tally.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I haven't watched a lot of anime. I need to though. Blame was actually really weird. I liked Blame, and I really wish it continued. I'm just gonna say that there. The 2 Godzilla movies, mostly it's Miyazaki movies for me though. I get you. Can you? Why won't? Okay, there we go. Chat wouldn't scroll. Let's see. Jackie Chan Adventures, we did that. Space Western. I remember there was a thing. Oh, first time I read it, I loved it. There's some peaks in it from a career perspective, though, and being 80s nostalgia. But I understood people who think. Okay, I get it. No, but I really enjoyed it. There are a lot of weird points in it, so I do agree there. The fact that they made a second book was literally just for money. There was no need for it. I think it's stupid. I think we've talked about that in the past. I think me and you have actually talked about that in the past, Tal, in a live stream before. But yeah, that's kind of, like my personal feelings on it. I don't think the second book was required in any way, shape, or form. I think it's a money grab. And they will make a movie about it. It's gonna happen. That's just how it goes. Hey, welcome back, by the way, Cudsley. Again, sorry. Me and Sean have been having a very involved conversation.
Yeah.
Same with the show Picard. I have not met a single person that says Picard is good.
Yeah.
You know?
It makes
More
me
like Patrick Stewart,
hearing about Picard makes me feel very sorry for Star Trek fans.
Yeah.
I've never been a Star Trek guy, but like with all the Star Trek branded stuff and how most of it's bad, makes me feel bad for them, and it also makes me scared for what they're gonna do with Halo.
Yeah. And like
I really
I tried,
don't want
like
Halo
there was like my buddy showed me a fight. I almost went and started watching Halo because they had a point. And this is a bit of a spoiler. I don't know whereabouts it takes place, but at one point Chief ends up fighting like a bunch of brutes, who by the way all have gravity hammers. Every single one of them has a gravity hammer. No gravity effect at any point in the fight, not once. And he's like full on like book Chief, tearing these guys to pieces. And like that, I was like, yeah, that's great. And then he showed me the scene that happened after that, and I walked away.
Yeah.
I was like, nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
From what I heard, the 2 fights in like the 10, 12 episodes are amazing.
Yeah.
But the
then
rest
they just
of it's abysmal.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to hear the dialogue, just the plot points to
Oh God,
look
yeah.
at it and go, this thing should not exist.
Yes, agreed. But yeah,
you could just hear like boom, 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 and like summarize it in 5 minutes and be like, that's not good.
Nope. And like it's even more annoying because like what they've already done for media, like movies and stuff, have been fantastic. Forward Unto Dawn was amazing.
Yeah,
you know, Halo, the seven parts of Halo Legends, like the 7 different art styles and stories were fantastic. And then you're just gonna dump on it like that? Ugh. Sorry. I'm very emotional right now, everybody. I apologize. Also, the name of my starter base ship, Cudsley, never ended up with a name. But ever since I put this brown stripe on here a couple weeks ago, I just keep thinking of Appa and want to call it the USS Appa.
Yep.
And I don't have a name for it. But sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna expound upon how sad I am about Halo, but you did it for me, so.
It's just
yeah.
How could you do this? That's what hurts my brain. Like, how? You're not gonna let Peter Jackson change nothing, and you're just gonna let. I've said it a million times, and I gotta stop saying it. But like,
well, that's also just because of where the industries are at this point. And
yeah.
Also
sadly.
Because of the people managing it. I think that's the biggest thing, is the people that are managing it.
Yeah, they just see dollar signs.
Yeah. And I think Microsoft's a bit more involved probably as well.
Yeah.
than they might have used to be. Because like in the beginning, they were like, we just want a game for our console.
Mhm.
And that's why they went after Halo for the Xbox, the original Xbox.
Mhm.
And then it did amazingly well and became a phenomenon all on its own. And they were like, okay, this is how we're going to sell our consoles. And they probably just kind of let Bungie do whatever they wanted with it, as long as it was only on their console.
Yeah.
Right? But now Microsoft has moved into like acquiring a bunch of studios and almost like micromanaging the studios under them.
Mojang, Bethesda. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's actually been a big issue.
X.
Sorry. Yeah. So like X actually put a good point on that when he was talking about what could be the biggest issue with 1.19 is the fact that he feels, and a lot of people in the community feel, that Microsoft is pushing updates for the sake of pushing updates. They're pushing content for the sake of pushing content, rather than what Mojang used to do, which is when the update's ready, the update's ready. Microsoft is like, hey, we want 2 updates a year, get it done.
Yeah.
You know,
and
they're like dropping Minecraft Legends, and they didn't even really do this whole update, and they're just gonna be like, oh well, we're launching another game, which could be seen as they chose to put effort into that game rather than put effort into making this a full and complete update.
Mm-hmm. They're putting effort into a new game so that they can move more, I guess, money, or get more money out of you, rather than updating the game that's already there, which is already a huge problem in the industry. And I'm not, as far as sad as I am about it, I'm not surprised at all that Minecraft is like that. I have viewed Minecraft like that for a little while now, which is why I haven't really been keeping up with the updates. Just whatever happens, and I
like there's something cool in it every time. Like it's been nice, but a lot of it feels unneeded and unnecessary. I agree.
Yeah. The reason I love Minecraft is not necessarily like the stuff that's like the base stuff that's in it. It's just how malleable it is.
Yeah.
And you can't really take that away unless you like strip every one of the Java versions, basically.
But I think
so
the
it's
biggest
never going to be something I will not play or I will not want to play. But it is kind of sad that the updates, which I used to love keeping up with the updates, and like I used to like really look forward to everything new, and there was like some magic there that they had with it. And then when it would release, it was amazing, and then I'd have a ton of fun. But now when they release an update, I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's there, cool.
Yeah. And you just end up forgetting about most of the update. Like in this update here, we played around with the mountains and the caves. Like that was cool, but like didn't really do a lot with it.
Yeah. And that's not to say the updates are necessarily bad or they include bad things. They're just more corporate, I guess would be the way to say it.
Yeah.
Like Mojang, like I think the way it used to be is Mojang used to do like really big updates. Like I remember 1.7.
Yep. That was huge.
Like, we're not just gonna add one biome. We're going to add like what was it, 7 new biomes and like a bunch of variations on existing biomes.
Yep.
And that was one update.
Yeah.
You would never see that now.
No.
Like now it's almost like they have a quota where we need a new creature, we need a new biome, or we need like
the mob votes. I hate the mob votes. It's one of the things I hate the most are the mob votes.
Why not both?
Why not all 3?
Well, I think the question to why not would be sheer amount at the end of the day. Because if you add too many,
but like at the same time,
there's gonna be trouble with like
most of those mobs have a point. Like they have a usability. Why? Like don't get me wrong, I love the frogs. Why are we adding frogs? Why'd we add birds? You know what I mean? The bees make sense. You can use the bees to make something. What was the point of adding? What was the point of adding in all of these other mobs? The people are complaining that they got rid of the fireflies. I'm fine with it. The fireflies did nothing. I couldn't capture them and put them somewhere else. They were just an aesthetic. They didn't do anything. And I was No, the fireflies.
Oh, the fireflies?
Yeah, they were gonna add fireflies and the frogs were gonna eat them, but like 4% of frogs in the world die from eating fireflies, so they had to get rid of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest question, obviously, I'm pretty sure is you're probably thinking this is why. That's the biggest thing
Yeah.
that came to my mind.
Yeah.
We're gonna add 2 mobs that don't interact with anyone else other than each other.
Yeah.
And it's literally just gonna be there to be there.
Do you know what you get from frogs?
No.
You get new lights. Kill them. They also eat
More?
slimes.
Why didn't they just see if we were back in like independent Mojang days, the lights would have been one update.
Yeah.
You know? You would have had a bunch of different lights in the same update. Like you would have had.
But yeah, they're adding in. It doesn't. It's 4 new blocks, and they're full blocks. They're purple, green, yellow, and blue, I think. And they're not even like solid colored. They're kind of like flared, like a starburst color kind of feel. And they just provide lights, and you get them from frogs. And frogs eat slimes, and they jump real high. Like same thing. The goat. What's the point of the goat? Was there any? It was like obviously with the mountains. Yeah, it was cool, but like, was there really a reason for the goats? You know, like I can't find any reason for the goats. You can't tame them. They'll attack anything on sight, so you can't even like have them in your village because they'll just kill your villagers. You know? Just gonna go make a bunch of Minecraft inspired spin-offs and put those. Sorry, I just gotta catch up on chat. 1 second. Yep, that's entirely why, because they couldn't do in the purchase contract they stated that they could not do a Minecraft 2, which is why they started doing these other Minecraft related things. I agree with that. The Nether update was probably the biggest update recently. Agreed, and that added usable stuff. Netherite. It added the piglins. It added the hoglins. It added new biomes. Like that was a traditional Mojang style update. That was a 1.7 right there. The aquatics update was kind of along that line, but like it just felt like, you know. Yeah. And I do agree, Cudsley. They didn't because they were rushed to get the update out. They didn't actually finish the reason for the goats. You know what I mean? They just said, "Hey, here's the goats. They're not finished. Bye. Have fun." You know? So I agree. They're pretty lights, but man, I can tell you right now, I'll probably never use them. I want more things like the lanterns and the candles and stuff like that. Like we have like torches, lanterns, and candles. Everything else is a block. A literal block.
By the way, can candles interact with redstone?
I don't.
Can you put a comparator in front of a candle? Because candles eventually burn out, right?
Nope. They stay. No? They're just a torch. They're a 4-value torch.
They did.
Not to my knowledge. They literally just stay there.
But like imagine, like if a candle was like fully implemented to the game, where it could be like if it had like stages of burning down almost all the way to the ground, you could put a comparator in front of that, and all of a sudden all these machines and stuff like that could be on like a different like set of timers, and you could play around with that idea with redstone and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
I get that.
Instead of doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Instead of doing that, they just, like you said, added a torch, just another thing that looks pretty.
But I don't mind that though. Like I like that because if you look at the candles, you can do 1, 2, 3, or 4 candles, which change the different light levels. Especially with the light level change they did in the most recent update. Having the candles like that, I very much like. I think having the ability, and they're 4 different sizes. You don't just drop 4 of the same size candle. You can do this different colors. So like I like that. I like the 2 different types of lanterns. I hate the fact that they're just adding in 4 new physical blocks that emit light. We already have blocks that emit light. They're called glowstone, redstone lamps, and sea lanterns.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Give us fireflies that I can position somewhere, and they kind of flutter every once in a while. Or they can move around a specific boxed area. You know, stuff like that is what I want. You know,
I guess
like
what I was trying more to say with the candle thing wasn't like they're bad. It was just
I get it.
The depth of their implementation. Does that make sense?
Yes, I agree.
Like everything is kind of like that, where if like the candles were implemented just a little bit differently, you could have if you could have like a crafting recipe for candles that don't burn out, right? And you can still have like the when placed in a group, you know, they fashion themselves differently, kind of like they are. Now, but if you added that little extra step to it, you could have completely thrown the redstone meta for a loop in the game. and that would have given players something new to chew on, even if it's something smaller. You could
Yeah.
have given them that group of people like something new,
Like
while
like
also having an aesthetic.
the difference that honey blocks made. You know what I mean? Honey blocks being added in, and the fact that they did what slime blocks did but didn't stick to slime blocks drastically improved the size of different machines you could make. You know, like flying machines and walking bases and stuff along those
Oh,
lines.
shroom lights.
You know, big doors. Yeah. Oh, shroom lights. Yeah, that's another block light. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we have enough block-shaped lights. Give us alternatives.
That's true.
You know, we literally have jack-o'-lanterns. They're literally a cube that emits light. You know, give me something cool. Like, give me a reason to want to use, like, with the next update, the Deep Dark, I really have no reason. I don't see any reason for me to want to do anything involved with the Deep Dark. I can't find anything that I want to do with it.
Well, they're not adding a new dimension with this next update, right?
No.
Yeah.
Which I knew wasn't going to happen. I know a bunch of people were like, "Oh, it's going to happen," and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
Well, I think the intention might be to eventually add in one.
Yeah.
But they either don't have enough time, or they just don't really want to right now. It's one or the other. I don't know which.
Well, they scrapped a whole biome in this update. They were supposed to do 2 biomes this update. Also, we were supposed to get a couple other biomes a while back that we voted on, and they were never done. And they've done several other biome updates since. You know what I mean?
That sounds like time, then. Time and mismanagement from further up.
Yeah, and a lot of people are thinking that this update was, first off, split into 2, which I didn't have an issue with. I feel there was a lot... Oh, I was getting glass. I feel there were a lot of things that were done in this recent update, the 2 past updates, that deserve the split. You know, I feel the new world height and all of that kind of stuff and the new biomes, plus the Deep Dark, was a lot to do in one update cycle. But if they had a full year rather than 6 months, it would have been all done at once and it would not have been an issue. The other thing on the other end of that, which I completely forgot what I was saying, so we're just going to kind of float until I remember. What did we say before that? Because I'm drawing a blank, dude. My brain is so fried right now. Yeah. It's hungry time.
I'm kind of there too.
I can't remember what I was saying before that. And I don't even do drugs.
Talking about blocks.
Oh, so yeah. So a lot of people are claiming or insinuating that this was all because Microsoft split the team and had people, instead of just working on the new update and Minecraft Legends at the same time. And we're just trying to get 2 things out at once instead of getting one really good thing out and then getting the other stuff out.
Yeah. And I would agree, by the way, Tally. I think the wireless redstone concept is pretty cool. But that is literally the only thing that I am interested in the new update. That would be the only reason for me.
There's wireless redstone in the new update?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
I don't know. It's not a mob. It's there's a block that sends redstone signals wirelessly that you can find in the Deep Dark. I'm pretty sure. That is literally the only reason.
Oh, the skulk sensors and stuff like that. Yeah. It takes a sound and it'll send a thing out. And yeah, the skulk shriekers and skulk sensors. Yeah. So you can set up wireless redstone using those. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. But I mean, that's one interesting concept.
Yeah.
In
You know, like a lot of people like the compass, and I'm like, yeah, the compass is cool, but it's not. Like, how often do you die and not know where you were? Oop, that's a creeper. Run away, run away, run away. You know, at least in my opinion.
The lodestones.
No, the actual, like, they have a compass that you can create with stuff in there that when you die, you can pick one up and it'll lead you to your death point.
Oh.
So it's kind of like how, like, you've played with the maps, right? On, like, modded using the world map and stuff. It's kind of like that, but you don't get you don't get a beacon, you just get a compass that leads you there.
Okay, so it's like a small quality of life change.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. Those are cool. Yeah, like I think this is exactly what you said. That's cool, but it's not like.
Yeah, like you would have used it once this year, and it was towards the end of the season when you died during ABBA, and like that's it. You know, like I can't think of any time this season I would have used that. No.
Yeah. I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, it's well, it doesn't. It's coming in the next update, but yeah. I'm sorry, chat. By the way, I've been so distracted and I haven't been keeping up with you. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm distracted, guys. Sorry.
The shroom lights are pretty. The shroom lights look cool, but like they just this is just another slightly altered version of the shroom light. You know what I mean? It's smoother look. You know what I mean? That's it to me. I just hope that their updates are slower and don't reveal much until it's just about. I agree with that. X had even said that in the video, that they just need to stop showing off, like thought. I'm gonna say thought art, because that's the best way to do it. Is, hey, this is an idea we have. What do you guys think about it? And then people feel that they're owed that, even though they're not.
Yeah.
We're not owed anything. They can show us anything they want. We're not owed it. It's not. No, I'm just gonna say it right there. They don't owe us anything.
I think this goes for most games too. I think showing concept art before release is an extremely bad idea.
Agreed.
For the exact reason you just said, because
people feel they're owed
like,
it.
Yeah, if something didn't make it into the game, they're owed it. It's the same thing with like video game trailers that show stuff that doesn't end up being in the game.
Yep.
It's the exact.
Oh, like Assassin's Creed 1, when they showed the guy using a crossbow, it's on the cover of the game with him holding a crossbow, and guess what you don't get in the game? A crossbow.
You see, that is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. I did not know about that one.
They didn't add the crossbow to, like, the 4th game?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think it was the 4th game where you finally got a crossbow. I'm trying to think. When did you get a crossbow? And, like, nobody ever used it. It was a garbage weapon.
I don't really play Assassin's Creed, so...
I haven't played since, whatever came out before Unity. That was the last one I played. It was either 3 or Black Flag. I can't remember which one came out last. That was the last one I played. Okay, so yeah, I played 3 and then Black Flag was the last one I played. I bought Unity. I have it. I didn't like it, so I just never played it, and I haven't played any since. But I'm going to catch up on chat. There's a basic redstone tutorial in the deep. I do like that. The problem with that, Cudsley, where they have the basic redstone stuff there, you have to progress really far through the game before you get to that point.
Like right below there too.
Oh, right below it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense considering, you have to like actually work to get there. Yeah. It's stupid. They didn't think it through. Like, don't worry, it's great. It's fantastic. But like by the time you decide to go to the deep dark, you already have redstone stuff probably set up. You watch some guy do it on YouTube. You don't need tutorials from down there. Putting that in villages would be fantastic. I think that'd be very helpful if people went and put that in villages.
Yeah.
But not in the deep dark.
More sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like having a villager, like a redstone trader, and then like having them have like a workshop, a new like kind of house to find in a village.
Yeah,
would be pretty cool, and you could have some like basic redstone like set up in there. And there's already some technically. You could argue that a what is it called? A jungle temple has some already.
Yeah, exactly. They could have done that. The jungle temple has it. Even the desert temple has redstone examples. Don't wrong, it's only a pressure plate on TNT.
Yeah.
But it's still an example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you knew absolutely nothing about redstone.
Yeah. And you dropped on that plate and got exploded and be like, huh. Dude, I remember the first time I fell on one of those. Oh. I jumped so far out of my chair.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, look, big hole. Plop. Boom. Dead.
Yeah, I've never been got by one of those because I was a Minecraft player back in 1.2 in Java. So I was aware of it from the beginning, but yeah, I've seen a lot of people that don't know what the heck it is step on it and then absolutely regret it. It's so funny. But yeah, no, that stuff does already exist. So then the question is, what would be the point? And then I mean, like you and Tally said, or not you and Cudsley said, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because it's so far down. It's so far like out. So of the
far
way.
Removed and so late game at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like putting a tutorial in the end game.
Yeah.
Basically.
Actually, that's one of the things The Witcher does. So I played when I streamed the first Witcher game. When you start the game, it doesn't tell you how to do combat. You fight your first like 3 guys, and then they give you a tutorial on how the combat system works. I was sitting there for like half an hour trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to fight these guys the first time I ever played it. I had played it a little bit before I streamed it, so like I knew what I was doing. But yeah, you have to fight like 3 guys before it tells you how the combat system works.
Yeah, that's poor design right there.
Yeah.
It's
was
like
just
it's
like,
very
yo.
blatant poor design too.
Yes, yes.
But at least the rest of the game is pretty good.
Oh, a rabbit
What I've
fell from the
played.
hole. Yeah. Yeah, I've never played any of the other ones just because I've had so much other stuff going on gaming-wise, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
This has been a very good chat, by the way. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I needed this more than I thought.
Of course. I mean, like the whole thing. The reason I came in were just all the takes that I was like,
Yeah.
a little sus on. But no.
Ow, ow, ow,
I think we had a good conversation about just everything.
Yeah, dude, we kind of went all
games,
over the place
media,
and pretty
yeah,
much just
and how
hated
things are
on all the people in charge of everything.
pretty much.
But yeah, I think this was a great last stream for season 1, by the way, guys. I had a blast. We did some cool stuff. We flew around. We wrapped up a ton of stuff on my base, which I'm very happy with. Very sad to see it go, but I feel it's almost finished. There's a couple little bits that I want to do between now and the end, before the world download. But I think this is good. So if anybody has any ideas for the base, please do feel free to let me know in the comments down below or over in my Discord, which should be linked in the description if you want to throw me some ideas there, guys. But as always, I want to thank you all for stopping in. I am going to be wrapping it up here. So, Sean, feel free to say goodbye, good buddy, because you're in the call.
Okay. Stay classy. Cowboy Bebop's anime is better than live action. Bye.
Little sneak. That was a good one. But yeah, I do want to thank you for that. So it was a great stream today, guys, and I cannot wait for the next one. What I'm gonna be doing to replace this on Wednesdays for the foreseeable future is starting next Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a 100 days in Techtopia Minecraft challenge. We are going to see how big of a village we can build in Techtopia in 100 days. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a fun stream. And we're just going to do it. I'm going to hop on in there and just kind of do it. I was going to do it as a video series, but I can't think of a good or fun way to do it. So we're just going to kind of do it on a live stream because I think it'll be a bit more fun that way. But yeah, so that's going to be replacing this starting next week. As of now, I may put in Discord that it might change to the week after. We'll figure that out as we go. So definitely check out the Discord so you guys can stay up to date with that kind of stuff. But the plan as of right now is next Wednesday we're going to start that series. But yeah, I think that's it. So as I said, that's going to be the last stream from this server. And I'm going to miss it. I genuinely am. So as always, I want to thank you all for stopping in. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, or whatever it is, or wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.